Hello. Are we out of the ad break? Yes, I think we are out of the beginning ad break on Twitch. Hopefully. I'm still not 100% sure that that counter is right, but hopefully. Hopefully it is. So, hello. We are, I don't know the name of this quest, but we're back for the world quest that probably should have been a main quest. It feels a little too important to be like a side quest thing, but whatever, I guess. Optional, but it seems pretty important, so I thought I was done last time, but that was only, I guess, the first part, so just kidding. I don't know how much is left. I think maybe not quite as long as the first part. I tried to look ahead at a YouTube video without like watching the whole thing, you know, just looking ahead to try to see how long it is, but I think it's at least another hour, maybe? Question mark? So I'm gonna do that, and we'll see how long that takes. If I need to find something else to do, I will, but we will do that. I remembered to bring my giant water. I also brought my caffeine, which is not Celsius today. So, you may hear me opening that bottle. Apologies. I messed with my sound so much yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, last night, I guess. I messed with my sound a bunch trying to figure out if there's anything I can do to help the audio on the short form videos, because that's where sometimes it's quiet for some people. Live stream seems to not be like that, even though I use the same settings to record. So I don't know that I figured it out. I tried a few things that were suggested online. There's like, you can normalize the audio for YouTube. Like, there's these things you can do that are like suggested with people in tutorials and whatever, so I tried it, but to me it didn't sound like it made a difference. So I don't know that that's problem solved yet. It might still be work in progress, but I don't know, it kind of made me feel like I was going a little bit crazy, because I'm like, I did this thing that the internet said to do to make this work better, and it doesn't sound any different. So, but yeah, I don't have enough of those things. Okay. Nice, yeah. So yeah, just gonna keep trying, I guess, but I did listen to yesterday's video on my phone and I didn't have to turn my volume all the way up, so that was a good sign, I think. But yeah, I looked at all my levels in the video editing software and I'm like, this looks right. It looks like what the settings are quote-unquote supposed to be, so. That doesn't look good. Yeah, that's not good. Alright. Oh. Oh, we're okay. We are back. We are back to the very beginning of the game. Okay. Interesting. We can figure that out in your next short video, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I posted one last night, but because I posted it so late, and I posted, like, outside my normal posting time, it didn't really go out to as many people. So I didn't get any comments saying the audio was not good, but it's just so weird to me because on my actual computer, everything sounds fine. And on my phone, the one yesterday sounded fine too, and that's the only way I can, you know, test it, really. The audio levels, oh, we are glitching. The audio levels in DaVinci Resolve are set where they're supposed to be, so I'm hoping that that fixes it, because the only other option I have is talk louder, I guess. But, oh, weird. Oh, hello. Why does it have one wing like Sephiroth? Yeah, that didn't show up on my FYP. Yeah, I think if I don't post at the right time, it just doesn't go. Like, it just doesn't go because I'm not being consistent with the timing. So that was my fault because I spent so much time. Oh, hello. One cannot pass through this gate. They cannot let go of all their desires. That's hard to read. Okay, you are like suspicious looking. I don't trust you. Anyway, but yeah, if I don't post at like the right time or whatever, it doesn't always go out to everybody or to more people. So I might just delete that one and repost it. But I did try to fix it yesterday, so hopefully we're on our way to getting that sorted. This place is neither heaven nor hell, neither existence nor nothingness. Okay. I mean... Alright. Is he having a flashback? I think this is like kind of an in your mind sort of thing. I think it's in his mind. Maybe. I don't know. Remember this state of mind forever. You no longer have any connection to the world. Okay. I don't think I trust whatever you are. Because, like, why do you only have one wing? Oh, bro, it's hard to understand without playing the game. It is, honestly, it's confusing sometimes, even if you do play the game regularly. Because I don't 100%. You shall remain here forever. Okay. I don't 100% know what's going on here. Like, I have an idea, but... That is because you are unable to let go of your desires. Alright. Whatever, dude. Can I? Okay, guess not. But yeah, this feels like pretty important stuff for the game, but it's hidden away in a world quest, which is kind of odd to me. I don't know if they're gonna... Okay, attack to take down the obstacle. Now we're just doing like... Now this is just becoming Jungian individuation and shadow self and all that, which they've done before, so... I know, game, I'm trying to take a drink of my caffeine, okay? The first part of the quest said paradise, so... Oh, Malanta, or whoever is talking, alright. I don't play Genshin, but how the players ask for a skip button just breaks my heart. Oh. For like the dialogue. Or like the cutscenes or something. Not everybody cares about that stuff, and that's fair. But I'm like, I want to read all the things. I want to read all the things. This is... interesting. Everything is a cube. Night Turtle, welcome in. How are you?
Stabilize.
Maranasati casket. Probably not saying that right, but whatever. Legends say they are creations of another ruling authority. These tomb-like constructs stand vigil over the apathic interval with tireless resolve, attacking all approaching life forms with cold impartiality. When their weak spot is exposed, Dex can take temporary control over them. Okay. Interesting. With Dex's help, you can tear these constructs apart and obtain Death Muse shards. Okay. I don't know what that's for, though. Oh, hold on. I heard a thing. Let's see. Oh, yes. Hi, Kamakane, welcome in. How are you? Watch streak for 10 stream streak. I was having a hard time saying that. Turtle. Congratulations. Doing good out on a boat with some family. Nice. Probably good weather for that. But I am alright. Well, I guess now I have to concentrate just a little bit. I'm alright. I overslept a little bit, but not as much as I thought I might.
Be silent.
Because I had to go to I was at a work thing yesterday, and I don't like groups of people. I don't like, you know, large gatherings or anything. Because that's where all my energy gets, whoops.
Close your eyes.
All my energy gets drained very quickly. And so then I need like multiple days to recover.
Observe to dust.
So now I'm recovering. Where's the... okay. Is that... did I not do that? Okay. Multiple steps. Okay.
Stabilize.
Everything... it's just a giant cube.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
I feel like I have to pay more attention because I might fall off the side, if that's possible here. It looks possible here.
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark? A moment, please. Have a safe trip.
Those things are kind of annoying. Okay. Where's the... okay. Oh, he got trapped. He got trapped. Is Columbina good? She became quite famous on TikTok because of the Latin song. Really? I'm probably not on TikTok enough to know. I mean, I use her for the hydro because if I want to play Flynn's, I need hydro. I think she's supposed to be off field anyway, so I don't know that I'm even doing that wrong, but I mean, I like her because I like her movement is different than some of the other characters. She kind of glides. But, I mean, I guess good is subjective. I think she's pretty good, but that's, you know, I don't care too much about building the best team anyway, clearly, because my team has always too much DPS, but that's okay. I rather just overwhelm things when I can. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah. TikTok and I have beef, so I don't get on TikTok as much. Okay. Once more we return to this place. The last time I came, by human lifespans, it must have been many, many, many generations ago. Looks like we've all been cast back into the apathic interval. So how are we supposed to get out? I thought we were in hell. That's what the quest is called. Yeah, the one Aurora song. I really loved it. Works like a lullaby. Oh, I've not seen that. I'll have to go look. I've not seen that. I forgot that TikTok isn't your friend. Sorry. No, it's okay. I mean, when I was just watching, you know, TikTok occasionally or whatever, you know, I'd scroll for a little while. It's fine. I watch there's like a lot of cat videos. I enjoy the cat videos. But then TikTok has just been annoying to me recently, with just tanking, like all my videos are tanking, which, like I said, I don't care if it's low view count for quote-unquote TikTok views. I don't care, but when it only goes to like maybe 10 people, it's not even getting to your own audience, which is just so annoying. Like, I hate that algorithm so much, which is hilarious because then last night it's like it wanted to mess with me because it went out to more people, and I'm like, okay, I've done something to make it angry. I don't know. But I very much don't like that algorithm. And because I don't see half of the people I follow either, so it's just really annoying. Okay. Usual way is through meditation, learning to master your mind and thoughts, and then letting go of every desire. In short, we must maintain a state of complete emptiness. Simply enough said. But depending on a person's nature and the strength of their desires, it can take anywhere from a few years to several centuries. For someone like you who carries the fate of the world on your shoulders, your desires probably can't be cast aside, nor should they be. Yeah, I mean, then what do we do? Let's find Zeitlin and figure it out from there. Oh, what'd you pick up? Wait, Dex was dragged in as well. Yeah, I still forget, like, kind of what that thing is. In that case, there may be a chance to turn this around. Since Dex is also a watcher, it might be able to use the power contained within these fragments to force open a path. We're going to need to give these fragments a name. A name? I've heard of these overwrought coffins. They were set up by one of the temple mistress's sisters. Maranasati caskets, I believe they were called. If I don't think about it too hard, I can say it. In which case, let's call the fragments Death Muse shards. Why can't we just call them fragments? I don't know, like... Yeah, the people I follow never appear on my FYP often. I know, that's what's so... like, I don't know. I think YouTube's still my favorite, but it's just like... what's the point in being able to follow people if you're not even gonna see their stuff half of the time? And then I have to go look because I think somebody disappeared and they didn't. I'm just not seeing their stuff. Okay, Unbroken Sea. Ocean surging with crimson blocks. You may walk on the ocean surface with Dex's help. So these things... okay, I guess I won't fall. I'll find a way to fall. Yeah, exactly. I know, it's just like, I don't know. Algorithms are not fun, and I just want to be able to see following stuff. You know? When I follow people on a platform, it's because I want to see the stuff. By the way, next Arknight's infield stream? Yeah, I don't 100% know, but after I finish this Genshin update, which I don't know if there's any other stuff in this update besides this quest. Like main stuff. I know there's a bunch of side stuff, probably. So if it's mostly just side stuff and less important, like this quest is pretty important to the story, then I'll flip back and forth between either cleaning up Genshin stuff and Arknights, because I still haven't finished the main story in Arknights either. So hopefully next week, because I don't think this is too much longer. I say that, but I don't actually know. But I think it's not gonna be multiple streams longer.
This wasn't locked. How convenient.
This stuff. Okay. Am I mean, it's all very ominous, but it's also kind of pretty in a way. I just like the colors. Am I supposed to go? Yeah, this way, I guess. Okay. Another cue. Oh.
Solidify.
That one got me. How am I? This one's different. Can I not? Can I not just hit it? There's no, like...
Stabilize.
Like, it's not gonna take damage from that, so... Is there not a core? Where's the core? There's no... Huh. Oh, it's on this side.
Solidify.
Is that it? I guess the shockwave is supposed to complicate things, but it doesn't when you have a shield. Okay. Come on. Where are you going?
Solidify.
Oh, I can't reach. Okay, is it on this now? Buddy, where are you going? Now you're up here. Okay. Am I supposed to hit this?
Stabilize.
We don't have a core. Now you have a core. But I can't reach you. Stretch the block. Am I supposed to stretch it in a specific... I need a bigger one? Can I move it?
Solidify!
Whoa, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was different. It was different gameplay, and I was like, was I not paying attention when they explained how to do this? Probably. Who is it who's there? Sora, one who belongs to this era. Okay, who's this guy? Well, though I know nothing of your time, my name is Olara. I was once an ascetic of the Age of Silence. Okay. I no longer remember how much time has passed since I came here. Even this place has broken my silent cultivation. So it is true, cultivating a mind without thought or desire leads one to reincarnate in the unthinking heaven of evil. Heaven of evil. Okay. It was nothing. No need to thank me. Well, that's, thanks all the same. Saving you was more of a spur-of-the-moment thing. We didn't mean to do that, it just kind of happened, so you got lucky. That said, we're planning to look for a way out that isn't meditation. Sorry, I'm trying to drink more, my throat kind of hurts. I think I talked too much yesterday. Are you not practiced in that art? Or is it simply not taught in your era? The first time I left this place, it took me hundreds of years. I gave up on my pursuit of truth and my longing to see my loved ones again. This time, I'm not willing to give any of those up. That makes two of us. Okay. I mean, can't you just, like, empty your mind? Can you not just go, like, space out and then that would get you out of there? Because I could do that. Dex has picked up another Death Muse shard. Death Muse, you mean the Maranasati meditation technique. I know of it and its use in cultivating one's mental state when facing death. Okay. Alright. We are going, well.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
This way. Find another cube. Alright, what do you want? This one, what do you want?
Gather!
Oh. Okay. You're just gonna... like, roll over. Where are you going? Like, are you coming after me, or are you just kind of going in a random... Okay, where is... Why don't I just stand here and wait for you? Okay.
Solidify!
Now it's angry. It's just trying to crush me, but I have a shield, so... Are you alright? I'm fine, just had a very, very long nightmare. Forget it, pretend I didn't say that. I can't take it anymore. Why does this keep happening to me? Why is it always me? First mom and dad, now my sister. It's okay, I'm here with you. I know I'm not angry at you. What has Dex picked up? I call it a Death Muse shard. It may be a way to move from death into life. Let's go. Yes, let's. Now that Zeitlin's been found, let's try to find a way out. Are you sure we can get out of here by ourselves? Malanta and Nihilita can move within the space freely, and they usually bring people with them, in which case Dex should be able to do the same. Okay, a floating hand. That's 3 Death Muse shards collected. Though I should say this is a temporary name, since I have no clue what Dex will be using for them either. What next, Dex? Okay, let's follow its directions. Angry Cube, yes, it's like... because I broke the shield like the first time or whatever, and then it gets angry and it gets really fast. That was kind of funny. Oh, there's our, something up here. There's that. Oh no, it's... Oh no, I think we're under... We're under stuff in the overworld or whatever. Okay, we are going this direction. Something's floating. If you could help, please. Okay. Help.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Okay. Although I do not know if that's the way out, the only thing we can do now is take a closer look. Okay, I mean, yeah. No, not many choices here, so... I wish for Dex to use a certain finger at some point. Yeah, it's... Does it only have... It's only got... It has a thumb and 3 fingers instead of 4. It's kind of weird to have a floating hand, but... I feel like there was a pet in Warcraft that was a floating hand, but I might be misremembering. I think there was one, but it like crawled instead of floated. Yeah, that's not sus at all. Everything's turned upside down. Okay. Well. Is that an exit I see over there? It's going to be difficult without wings, yeah. Oh. To get to the hero's pure land of joy, one would have to pass the wall of lament first, and that wall is a barrier no mortal can climb. Okay. It's always so fast. Please tell me we didn't go through all that for nothing. Dex can take care of it. Oh. Am I supposed to be dodging, or am I just letting it go on its own? I guess I can move. Oh, I can move a little bit. Okay, well. Can't move enough to make much of a difference. The giant hand. Okay. Are we out yet? I guess. Can you not? Can you tell not this familiar landscape, although familiar might not be the right word to use anymore. What an odd color the sky has become. Actually, I never got out the heaven of nothingness. Yes, I know, I've never seen you. Let me down. Okay. Interesting. Off-topic question, is it hard to become a VTuber? Not really. I mean, depending on... I think it depends a lot on, like, if you already have some equipment, for example, because there's equipment that will make it easier. But there are plenty of people who will start with, like, very basic stuff and then upgrade later. So it might be, like, a little harder, but you, for example, there are free models out there, so you don't even have to pay for a model. It's just other people can also, you know, use the same model. So it's whether or not you care about that kind of stuff. But it's not something that I would recommend investing money into anyway before you know if you actually want to do it. Because then if you don't like it, you waste a bunch of money and that's not good. So, you know, it depends on how much other stuff you already have for getting set up and started. It's kind of a learning curve, but like there's a lot of stuff to learn and figure out, but there's a lot of tutorials out there too. So I don't think it's like hard in that way. What's hard is like consistency, and also like the workload can be a lot depending on how much you want to do. And like me, if you have tech issues and you try to figure that out and you spend a lot of time figuring that out, to me that's the hard part. Which you don't have to figure all that out to start either, but... Where did you two go just now? Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Paimon was calling your names the whole time. Why wasn't Paimon dragged into the apathic interval? Well, maybe because other than eating and sleeping, she doesn't really think about much at all. So, Paimon's brain cells. Paimon has one brain cell, and that's why she didn't get dragged. Poor Paimon. One track brain of like food and sleep. So she doesn't get dragged in. Okay. It saved her though, I guess. So. I see. And is it awkward to keep talking even when there's no viewer? Yeah, it can be, but it's also depending on like how used to it you are, because I think it's a skill, I mean, that I'm still not very good at, but people have talked about, like people who have done this for longer than I have. I've not done it very long, so, you know, people who have done it a lot longer will talk about developing that as a skill where you just get used to it. And I'm not that great if I don't like have something in mind to talk about, and also because I'm low energy, it's hard to keep up with that because sometimes I also just forget that I'm supposed to be talking. So that can be hard. But it's also practice. Like a lot of VTubers, not just VTubers, a lot of streamers turn the viewer count off anyway. Like I turn mine off like a lot of the times. They turn the viewer count off so they're not worried about checking the numbers. You know? So you don't even know necessarily. Because you could have people watching that are just lurking, and I like to lurk in streams, so they may not be talking in chat, but they could still be there. So if you turn off your viewer count, then you get used to it faster, I think. You mean she has a brain cell? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think it's fair to say she has at least one brain cell. Or maybe two, because one for food, one for sleep. And then sometimes they collaborate and she has a thought. Paimon. She's very, very simple, but that's okay. Hi SK, welcome in, how are you? So she doesn't really think about much at all. Makes sense. Looks like Milanta really is angry now. Sending Sora up to face him has become urgent. Let's talk somewhere else. This place isn't exactly safe anymore. Well, I know no one asked, but hello everyone, my name is Alar. I know this guy just got thrown into it out of nowhere. He's new. Judgment, okay. So the first one was
all unclaimed articles should be turned
Paradise, and then it was Hell, and now it's Judgment.
Neither of us saw anything here, right?
Can I turn in any more stuff? Probably not. Oh, never mind. Never mind. She's got dices for a brain. A loaded one. A loaded one, but for number 12 specifically instead of 20, yeah. Poor Paimon. Hi Dr. Rahul. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm kind of sleepy. Where am I from? I'm from the East Coast of the United States. Practice makes you perfect. I have to practice more. My university life will be ruined. Oh no. Yes. Yeah, well, I remember my high school band director would say, practice doesn't make you perfect. Perfect practice makes you perfect. And I'm like, dude, that's not helpful. Like, that's not helping anybody. If that just means that we can't mess up even during practice, you know? So, no thanks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Like, who can play? You got all these kids together playing different instruments. It's not gonna be right the first time. Come on. Okay. I'm trying to, like, remind myself to drink my caffeine, but also kind of pace myself so I don't upset my stomach, but my throat hurts and I think it's from yesterday. Either pollen, I was outside, so there was pollen, or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it was. That doesn't help, just makes things more complicated. I know. That's a non-advice, yeah. I can't remember. I feel like he said that multiple times. It was like not a one-off thing. And I'm like, otherwise he was a really great teacher. Like, he was a great teacher and a great band director, but that always threw me off. I'm like, that's not gonna help me. That's not gonna help anybody. You know? Like, that just kind of puts pressure, like undue pressure, on a bunch of kids to be perfect in practice. I'm like, no, we're gonna, you know, because like marching band too, you're learning not just how to play the instrument with everybody else, but you're also having to march in formations, you know? So you have to like memorize the entire show, what spot you're supposed to be in, how many counts it takes to get to that spot. Like, there were a lot of, you know, different things going on, and like there were a lot of collisions. It happens. It's not gonna be perfect. He was very nice though. Day by day you're becoming extrovert. That good for you. No, I'm not. I'll never be an extrovert. I will never get my energy from other people. I'm good at masking. I was at a work thing last night for about an hour, and now I'm gonna need at least 3 days to recover. My energy is shot for that. Like, I can't be around anybody. Like, I'm gonna just hibernate the rest of the weekend. It's something that sounds deep and makes sense, but also you have no idea on what or where to go with it. Yeah, it was not very helpful. But he was very nice. Like I said, he was not like, I don't think he was saying that to like be judgmental or to reprimand anybody, you know. He was very tolerant and very nice, but that just didn't seem to line up with that saying did not seem to line up with how he otherwise acted. So but it is what it is. I don't know. It's like, make mistakes. It's okay. That's what I would be telling. That's what I would be telling him. Okay. Lind, I can't let you return to the human world like this. And yet, once again, I stayed silent out of cowardice. If you go back to the mortal world this way, I know what choice you'll make. We've said all we needed to say. That's all this is. What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't get any Paimon. Poor Paimon. Weren't we talking about how we can manifest the path to the heavens and then teach Milanta a lesson? Oh, is that what? I already lost the plot. I guess that's what we're doing. I don't know. I lost the plot a long time ago. Like I said, if I don't do it in one go, I forget. Like, I forget what happened. So I feel like I'm picking up in the middle of a story and I already forgot the first part. The one who went to face Milanta for all of us, the one who gave up every last memory, was your sister, Lynn. Okay, so that's what happened to her. What? Back then, the early signs of Milanta's madness had begun to surface, and many suffered for it. After all, we are not machines, and with lives that stretch on without end, that which we forget will always find its way back. She heard of Melanta's increasingly unreasonable tyranny, saw the many souls who had been cast down by his judgments. I told her to treat everything here as nothing more than an unpleasant glimpse of paradise. No need for anger, no need for sorrow. Since she too had been sent up here by Nyalita, Dex could always send her back. And what would it change returning just as she was? That's exactly what she said as well. You two really are alike. I've heard that many times before. But she was bright and talkative, you're reserved, steady. That's what many people say too. Wait, you said this before, didn't you? With the god of the Temple of Space gone, the path to the heavens won't vanish after it's been used once. Okay. So are we supposed to take the path Zeitlin's sister left for us? If that was the case, then my tactical advice would be simple. We rush in and beat the stuffing out of him. Same as my strategy of overwhelm everything with damage so I don't have to worry about it or think. No one knows what Melanta said. Melanta? How have I been saying it? Melanta? Said to Hilda. But afterward, in a fit of rage, he severed the path to the heavens that had been formed from your sister's memories. And Hilda has already left this place. Then doesn't that mean someone has to give up all their memories again to get us up there? Hey, what about Dex? Isn't it the same species as that baddie? If Melanta can go back and forth, then maybe Dex could do it too, if it tried hard enough. Well, I think I'll go to bed now. See you next stream, Dad. Yeah, no worries, Shihad. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good night. How are you? I am doing well, SK. Thanks for asking. How are you? I'm a little just sleep groggy, I guess, because I overslept, so the caffeine is not kicking in. The cat is in the cat tree this time, so hopefully I won't be in danger of having everything on my desk knocked over. He's asleep, so he'll probably... Oh, that's right, I got him a birthday balloon yesterday. His birthday's next week, him and his brother, and he loves balloons. So when I had to go into town to go to the work thing anyway, I was like, I'm gonna get him a balloon. I'm gonna bring a balloon home. He was so happy. He likes to chew on the strings. So I'm getting him a happy birthday balloon every year. The space separating the atrium of suchness at its highest form, or highest, from the hall of emptiness is called the corridor of nothingness. A lot of names here. The corridor's power comes from the temple itself. It's the rule of departure, while the Watchers exist to uphold that rule. Dex is only an immature Watcher and lacks the authority to control it. But then what can we do? I'll offer up my memories. But you... I've said it before, this happened because of my cowardice. The truths I know, the history, the knowledge, they are too heavy to bear. I hesitated and Hilda saw right through me. Compared to you, the suffering of an ordinary human life really must seem like a negligible price. No, absolutely not. Everyone says you're a treasure to humanity. Let someone else do it. But Sora and Paimon, we still have some important things to take care of. That's not right, Paimon. Everyone is equal. Bearing great responsibility is no reason to sacrifice others. And going around asking who's willing to give up everything they've lived through, that doesn't feel right either. Let me do it. Zeitlin, you're saying the exact same thing your sister did, but this time I absolutely refuse to accept it. You've been here witnessing history across the ages, seeing every wonder this world has to offer. After all that, doesn't even a tiny part of you feel attached to this world? I think I finally know the answer to that question now. That most fundamental question of philosophy, which is whether one chooses to go on living tomorrow. You hesitated, and even that brief pause is enough to show the answer is already there. Tomorrow is worth living through. No, Astoria, wise though you are, you've made two mistakes. Enlighten me, please. Why did Nyalita choose my sister? And was it really just coincidence that I was brought here? Your sister said it herself, it was just a coincidence. The sanatorium had announced its closure, but before the relocation, she went for a walk at midnight, and that's when she encountered Nyalita. It wasn't an accident. Listen, when you save yourself, you save the world entire. But If my sister hadn't lost everything she once remembered, she would never have chosen to go on living. Now I understand why I was always sure she was still alive. A life that begins anew is full of hope, surely. And here I recall a passage I once read in a novel by Karasawa Eiichi. I don't know. We're not going to try with names today. I don't care. The Savior offers themselves in a world of darkness, willingly bound upon the cross. Only then is their soul redeemed, ascending into Kingdom of Light. Isn't that incredible? It means you can heal your own melancholy and save the world at the same time. So I'm not giving that chance to you. Okay. For a second I almost thought that was Hilda talking, but that's not really her style. Of course not. She doesn't read much. She couldn't quote the classics half as well as I do. Hi, Mansoura, you're not allowed to object either. Okay. When I return to the world below with my memories gone, I'll need you to tell me who I am and where I'm meant to go. Hey, how do we supposed to respond? Okay, that's a mistake. How are we supposed to respond to that? We've only just met and you're already talking about erasing everything and starting over like none of it ever happened. A story so good you forget everything just to experience it again. That's the highest praise there is. We're friends of that caliber, I'd say. Hey, thanks for trying to lighten the mood, but Paimon's still getting all teary-eyed. Or Paimon. By the way, what's your real name? I don't put my real name. I don't talk about my real name or any, like, specific details on this account. I'm enjoying the anonymity. So, Astoria, please take us there. Is there anything else you need to do? Let's go. Give me a few more moments to prepare. I mean, I don't think there's anything... I guess it's just giving me a break. Giving me an option to have a break if I want one, but... So I guess we just go. Let's go. I don't know how long of a sequence I'm getting stuck in, but let's go. Hi, Anthony. Oh yes, I also forgot. Oh. My cat. Let me get back to my... I'll summon my cat. Okay. May I try to persuade you one last time, Zeitland? Your argument has already failed, Mr. Astoria. My sister's grave down below is empty. Aren't you worried I might just leave now and lie down in it myself? Oh, right. The stairway to the heavens manifested from your sister's memories was severed, but part of it should still remain. This time, your memories might intertwine with Hilda's, which might cause something unique to manifest. Oh man, that sounds kind of dangerous. So does that mean Zeitland might still keep half her memories? I explained this before. Offering up all one's memories has nothing to do with passing through the corridor of nothingness. Allowing you one final glimpse back, that is merely an act of mercy. Oh wait, then won't we end up seeing some really private stuff? Is it okay for us to go along too? I offer you the memory of a yellow rose seen at sunset years before you were born. I offer you explanations of yourself, theories about yourself, authentic and surprising news of yourself. You'll still have to answer every question about me, you know. So feel free to look. These will prove indispensable in rebuilding the real me. If it concerns her privacy, then we'll watch it together. Leaving her little sister to wander the world alone, she had it coming. Never mind trying to talk tough. Now you sound like you're just being mean. And look at you, suddenly so chatty. Is that so? Are we building the corridor of nothingness' stairway to the heavens right here? Yes. Okay, let's begin. You arrive at the corridor of nothingness. Okay. Why are YouTube not giving me notifications whenever you're live? Oh, I don't know. Did you turn on, do you have to turn it on in the bell notifications, I think? Like, have to turn on the live stream specific notifications, I think? That's something I should probably know the answer to, but the reason I don't is because I don't have notifications on my phone, because it would just overwhelm me. So I don't actually know, but I think it's in the bell icon. And it should tell you when I go live. Whatever it is, let's just look. Okay, there's a Tanuki. Follow the Tanuki. Where are you going, Tanuki? This was going to be a boring one. No, okay. This way. Yes, it's already enabled. I don't know. I can check on the back end and see if there's been any notifications put out. I haven't looked in the last couple of days, but I remember when I was in YouTube Studio the other day, there was a pop-up for creators about issues with live streaming. So I don't know if that's related, but there was like a notice out to everybody that there's been some issues with live streaming. I think it was like with stream like quality and things, like there were some issues going on with YouTube as a whole. So I'm not sure if it's related to that. It might be something that's like in the process of being fixed, but yeah, if you've got it turned on in the bell notification, that's the only way I know to do it. Like I don't think there's anything else I can do on my end. It could just be YouTube being YouTube, because half the time I don't get like the ones that I ask for either in various platforms, so I generally don't keep them on my phone, but I used to have them for like video uploads, and I swear I only got those maybe 50% of the time. So I think YouTube's my favorite out of the social medias, but it still stresses me out with stuff like that, so I don't think any of them work the way they're intended to most of the time. This is my sister's handwriting. Are these letters we didn't manage to collect down below earlier? No, just a few messages she left behind and a short poem she wrote. It's not a farewell, she must still be alive. Make sure you have all notifications enabled, not just personalized on YouTube. Wait, I got one, sorry. Oh. Okay, so it looks like all notifications enabled, not just personalized on YouTube, so maybe that'll make a difference if it's set up like that. Yeah. I feel like sometimes even like Twitch sends a go live notification for the people that, you know, have signed up for that. And I've enabled those on and off before, and I feel like I get those late half the time. Like I'll get them late after it's like half an hour or more into something. So is YouTube a true social media platform though? Like technically yes it is, but I treat it more like a way to watch videos. I think it falls under social media in the sense of like if you're a social media manager or communications or whatever, and the only reason I know this is because I do this work, but so people in my field would classify it as social media, but not the same. It is more of a, you know, it's video watching platform rather than social media, like social media in the sense of things like Instagram or Twitter, stuff like that. But it falls under that category for like communications a lot of times because you're still having to plan content and schedule stuff and manage the community if there's a community, and you know, moderation, all that type of stuff kind of falls under that umbrella, I guess, if that makes sense. In terms of usage, I only, like, on my own time, I'm using it as a way to watch videos, not as a social media platform. But yeah, it's kind of halfway there, I guess. Especially after they added like the short form and the community tab post stuff, but it's still less of a social media platform in the sense that things like Twitter and Instagram are more social in my opinion. But yeah, in my own usage, it's literally just a way to watch videos, but never thought of it like that. Yeah, it's really I only think like that, I think because of my career. You know, if I didn't have to do this for work, I have to think about internet and social media and digital stuff all the time, I don't know that I would really think of it that way either. It's just that if I have to manage content, you know, it's like I have some of those at work that I have to manage. They fall under the social umbrella, so that's why I have to do it. But, you know, because it takes the planning and the strategy of social platforms, but it is its own beast, so to speak. Yes, in Asian countries and India, like India, YouTube is a big platform. Yeah, I still think it's the biggest platform, kind of in general, for like any type of content creation. It doesn't matter if you're an individual person or if you're a brand or like an organization or whatever. It's kind of, YouTube is usually the default if you have any kind of video content whatsoever. And then everything else is like on top of that, but it gets managed as under the same like social strategy umbrella and all that, but it is different. Okay, ad break is incoming soon on Twitch, just FYI. We will pause when that happens. Can we read all this? Oh, you will. Okay, we're gonna... Oh. Wait, okay. So I'm not reading it now. We will read it later. Where are we going? Oh, there's a cat! I saw a cat. There was a library and a cat. First to top the city. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna have to navigate. Streets where I laughed and ran, now feeling utterly familiar. As I walk into the blue, blue heavens. Oh, okay. The windmills raise their arms in farewell. Those are not supposed to be here. Oh, okay. Got other saurians. Okay. And I walk further and further away from that bakery I also love. Where are we going? Now I'm with fish. A grove of blossoms from foreign land. What? Okay. Their summer colors submerged in water. Back in the water. I found no treasure in the sunken ships I dreamed of as a child. Only a quiet blue melancholy. Okay. Oh. Cubes in the sky. More cubes. An old gentleman of Fontaine in curious attire. Lights from an aquabus in a hurry. And vanishes into the teeming crowd. The jade-colored mountains, beasts that breathe. I didn't catch that one. I didn't read fast enough. Far from the bustle of the port, the bells of... Okay. Going too fast. City in the sky, no one remembers. The wind. Oh, people who choose to live apart. When the rain suddenly comes through the blue will... I can't read fast enough. That's just how gloriously beautiful this world is. Okay. Are you gonna throw more words at me? Oh, it unlocked. It unlocked for me. Okay. Apologies, that was poorly timed. It took up basically the whole ad break. Sorry about that. That wasn't the intention. I missed like 25% of that because I couldn't read it fast enough, but whatever. And we run and we run and we run and we run. Yeah. Oof, okay, well, I guess it's not too important what I missed. I can always watch a video later, but I'm still trying to, like, piece together the things that are going on, but I'm just gonna do what I always do and let somebody explain it to me, 'cause any plan for open world survival game? At the moment, I'm cycling whenever there's new content in Genshin, I do that. I'm catching up on in-field content. I've been doing World of Warcraft, well, a few times on Saturday, which I'll still do, and I want to see if there's a way, an easy way for me to do console games, but that's on my list of things to look into. So I don't have like super concrete plans at the moment because what I need to do is sit down and plan. And I'll post a picture in Discord later, but I promise when I say I write something down and I'm gonna look into it, I do actually do that. It just takes me a while because there's so much happening right now. I'm gonna put a picture of my brain dump notepad in Discord. But yeah, that's I collect things on my brain dump notepad and then I go back and look it up later. It's just been very slow going and I apologize for that. I'm just kind of a stress ball most of the time. But yeah, things start calming down at work in the next couple weeks. I'll have a little more free time to explore, hopefully. If everybody would stop bugging me last minute for things that they forgot. Which keeps happening. My sister's poem. Oh my, it's all emotion, not a lick of literary flair. Okay. Still, it's not bad. Do you still remember who we are, Zyland? Hey, Astoria already said my memories will only fade quickly once we leave this place. So I know exactly who you are and who I am. What I just saw was all the worlds my sister used to read out to me when we were kids. The worlds we dreamed of together. Are there really sunken treasures beneath Fontaine's high seas? Are there really yokai in Inazuma's Chinji forest? Do magical spirits like the R&R really exist in this world? Unfortunately, yes. Now I'm getting R&R flashbacks and it's making me angry. Those things were so... Ugh. I don't think I read... Maybe... I probably read less than half of those quests because they were so, like, unnecessarily verbose and hard to understand. I hated it. I was like, this is not... I'm not reading all that, okay. Normally I do, so it was, like, frustrating for me. I don't need to be reminded of the R&R, but yes, they do exist. Have I grown up too much to ever see them again? The R&R do exist, and they draw power from people's memories. Then I must be an R&R too. From now on, the path to the heavens linking the Hall of Emptiness and this tower, they will exist only as two girls' shared longing for a beautiful world. That too is a kind of eternity. I'm back from being on the boat. Welcome back. How was the boat? I haven't been on a boat in a long time. I kind of want to go, but I don't know where I would do that at. Wow, that avatar follow your movement. Oh, my VTuber? Yeah. And sometimes it depends on how much I'm moving. I forget that I can move more, like I can move more and it will follow. But I sit pretty still most of the time and I forget.
I'd take it if I were
Although
you.
my chair does rock a
I'm
little
sure it'll
bit,
come in
so
handy.
sometimes I'm like rocking back and forth, which I don't think picks up. No, it doesn't pick up on the VTuber. Oh. Yeah. Okay. I don't know about this. I don't... Ugh. Well. Child of humanity. No, you are. My creator, my lord, why would you choose her and abandon me? Hey, did it suddenly fly into a rage? I mean, yeah. Send them back. Okay. Oh. Alright.
Stabilize. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Send the minions after me, I guess.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. The night cometh. Solidify.
It's on my way now. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Order guide you.
They're gonna make me fight the big one. Yeah. Well. We have teleported elsewhere. Alright. The boat was really fun. I didn't get in the water since I have an irrational fear of bodies of water I can't see the bottom of. No, that's fair. That's valid. I am also way more afraid of water I can't see. If I can't see through it, I'm a lot less likely to get into it now than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I just go. I didn't think. I just went. But now I'm like, there could be a shark in there. No thanks. I don't want to get bit by a shark, thanks. Which is unfortunate because I love water. Like, I love oceans, rivers, whatever, lakes. But I don't want to be in it anymore. I did get sunburned a little. Oh no. I'll put some aloe. I'm pretty good about sunscreen because I'm always so paranoid. I get burned so easily. I get burned so easily that I'm just like, okay, putting this on way thicker than I need to. But I hate being sunburned so bad. And the one time I like forgot, or I guess no, okay, East Coast, and I went to California on the West Coast, forgetting that it's like way sunnier, you know. It's sunny on the East Coast sometimes too, but there's no clouds, or it's like just very bright, and I got so sunburned. I was there with a friend for a concert. This was years ago, and well, a few years. It was pre-pandemic, and we both got super sunburned because we didn't realize we would be standing outside so long. And so we're on the plane back, and it's like I have a hoodie on covering my terribly sunburned arms, like the worst I've ever been sunburned, and we keep like bumping up against each other, you know, on the plane. And she's like, don't do that, I'm sunburned. I'm like, I can't help it, I'm sunburned too. We're sharing an armrest, I'm sorry. we're just gonna have a very painful, like, it took forever for that sunburn to go away. So now I'm very like, nope, layers and layers of sunscreen. Or worse, jellyfish. I'm more scared of the sharks. I don't like the jellyfish either, but I've been stung by a jellyfish, but I have not been bitten by a shark. I can much more easily survive the jellyfish most of the time, so. But I was a kid, and I was swimming in the Gulf of Mexico with my uncle, and couple other family members. They're further away, but I was like standing there on the sandbar with my uncle, and a jellyfish just casually goes by my arm and just stings me down my whole forearm. Great, thanks. Thanks for that. I wasn't even moving. Well, don't forget to drink water. Yes, I will drink the water. I will drink good clear water, but I don't want to be in the water anymore. Unless it's a pool. Yeah, I just don't like all the creatures that could be in the water. Yeah. Most of the time, I'm fine. The only thing I'm worried about is sharks. Sunburned so easily, you mean like a vampire? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do sunburn really easy. It doesn't take much. Like, I sunburn really easy, and I also get mosquito bites more frequently. Like, it has something to do with blood chemistry or whatever, I don't know. So, like, if my dad goes outside, he would go outside to work on something, and I'm thinking about when I was, like, a teenager, but it still happens. He'd go outside to work on something, and maybe I go outside to help or play or whatever, and he'd get maybe, like, 2 or 3 mosquito bites, and my arms are just covered, like, up and down my entire arms. So, I hate mosquitoes. I hate being next to water that has mosquitoes for that reason, because they like to eat me, and it sucks. The showers with sunburns are also so bad. Yeah, that's the worst. I have an iced coffee. Does that count as water? I mean, it's got water in it, I guess. Shower with lukewarm water on the warmer side rather than either hot or cold. Still not good, but not as bad. Yeah. Yeah. I like, usually hotter water, so when I am sunburned, I'm like, it sucks. I have to take like a cold shower or like an in-between. But it hurts so much otherwise. But I haven't been sunburnt for a long time, thankfully, but that's because I don't go outside very often. Yeah. Sometimes the skin peels. Now that's really bad. Yeah, mine does that too. Like, very, very easily will start to peel soon after sunburn. Maybe blood type and skin feel. I'm O negative and my skin is softer than my dad's and I get bitten the most. Yeah. I don't know. My dad is A positive. I'm A positive. My mom was A positive. Yeah, we were all A positive. Yeah. And so I don't know. It has something to do with the makeup of blood chemistry or whatever. And I'm like, great, wonderful. Don't go outside in the summer without a bunch of bug spray. But yeah, I absolutely hate mosquitoes. I hate being outside in the summer. Okay, I have a diet. No, I have a Coke Zero that has water in it. Does that count? I also have a large water bottle. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang out with family. See you all later. Have a great rest of stream. Yeah, thanks so much, Turtle. Thanks for hanging out. Hope your sunburn gets better quickly. Have a good time with family. What am I holding? This is a Zhongli pillar. One of the characters that I was playing just now is Zhongli, and he makes a pillar that looks like this. Yeah, it's a Zhongli pillar. So it looks like his rock pillar that he summons. And the reason I have it is because I have one in real life that is a pillow. Like, it's a stuffed animal. Well, it's not an animal, but it's a stuffed pillow thing that looks exactly like this. So, and it's like the perfect size for like, because it's like half body. It's not like a full body pillow or anything. It's just like the perfect size. I love it. It's so useful. Okay, what are we doing? Concealed type. So a different one of these guys. Within certain areas in the Temple of Space, you will occasionally see these special invisible keepers. Okay, invisible. Alright. Only by finding and defeating all the weaknesses they leave behind can you get out of this mess. Okay. So bright, Paimon can barely see. Well, apparently these things are supposed to be invisible, so. Find hidden enemies and defeat them. 0 out of 3. Well, how... Okay, how am I supposed to... Are they in these things? Are they not in this? Oh, I'm supposed to use... Oh, I am Hydro. It switched me to Hydro. Or was I always Hydro? I don't know. It switched my power to Hydro. Guess I would have to if it's built on that mechanic. Would have to like force switch you even if you're not. Oh, did I run? Oh. Is it these? No, those ones are... Those ones are lit up. This one's not. It's not there. I guess.
Water jet.
It was turning red.
Go.
I missed one. Or these aren't... Yeah, these aren't doing anything. Should I just do it until it happens? Those are those things with the one wing. Interesting. Oh. Are we... Okay. Well. Outlander, since you are no child of humanity, how should I address you? My name is Sora. What do you mean by child of humanity? All who descend from the first ancestor shaped by the Lord of all, and those born of that lineage are called children of humanity. Even the artificial people of the primordial sea granted special pardon are counted among them. Okay. But you stand outside this order. Why did a god take my sister? I cannot answer because I do not comprehend it myself. Well, that makes 3 of us then. I once believed it was merely punishment for transgressions, but now I fear there is a deeper meaning behind it, as it was with the heretical myth that light and darkness birthed the primordial human. Why are you suddenly answering all of our questions so readily? This is a rule engraved upon my very soul. When a human child offers up everything in pursuit of an answer, I must speak in the Creator's stead and withhold nothing. Okay. In the end, that human child will forget all things. Fleeting answers, eternal release. This, too, is an expression of divine mercy. Then why are you being so harsh to the people in the Hall of Emptiness? This, too, is law. With the Creator absent and nihil? Like Nihilita or whatever? Fallen from grace, I must uphold the measure once set by my Lord. This place exists only to preserve. All innovation, all evolution is forbidden here. If I remember correctly, your name is Milanta, right? I know your name, human child. Zeitland. How did my sister speak of me to you? She said that she and I could never reach accord, but that one day her younger sister would come and defeat me. Did you hear that? In the end, you're the ones who were dragged into this, victims in my conflict. So we really were just hired muscle, chasing a bit of pay. That Nihilita, seriously. Nihilita, the traitor, the fallen one. He abandoned his charge, yet dares to proclaim himself enlightened. We Watchers were meant only to stand in silence, Keeping vigil here at the Pillar Hall of the World. You got worked up all of a sudden. Guess you're the type to get all sulky to see someone else free while you're stuck. But my sister miscalculated in one way. I'm an introvert, I'm not good with words, I've read a lot, sure. Maybe I even understand plenty of truths. But I avoid talking when I can. Girl, same. The one who'll change your mind isn't me. Sora, I'll leave it to you. Oh, we're just gonna right into it, okay. See, that's the pillar.
Judgment.
Surge.
Observe. To dust.
Okay. We're not doing very much, are we?
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Judgment. Stabilize.
Yes, judgment, blah blah blah.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust.
Let's begin.
World Watch Century. Okay. Is judgment the only thing you can say?
Gather. You seek to perceive the world beyond. So marks the beginning of your fall.
Now he's talking. And he's healed.
Stabilize.
Oh, use Dex to draw power.
My master.
Okay.
Wayne.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Now he's taking less damage.
Solidify.
I will have order.
Is all that is mutable.
Surge.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Is he just gonna heal every time and get harder to beat?
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I'm back here.
Required. Stay. All illusions shall be shattered.
Oh,
My master.
Wayne.
Observe.
buddy, stop teleporting.
Night falls. Close your eyes.
Judgment. Gather.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
I can't keep up with where you are on my screen.
Divine flames is all that is mutable. Stabilize.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
I'm sorry, I'm missing some of the chat. Might wait, see you later. It's bedtime. Yeah, no worries. SK, thanks for stopping by. Good night. She like me for real,
All worlds shall fall
Yeah,
in an
she's like,
instant.
well, I'm introverted and I read a lot and I'm not good with words and whatever. Like, can I? Am I doing this wrong? There we go. Pressing the wrong button. Oh, jeez. Okay. Nihilita. I understand now. When the divine departs the throne, all creations are free. Alanta. What do you want to say? This comes from years of living alongside my own melancholy, though I suppose I'm saying it a bit late. If your melancholy feels uncontrollable, that's a physiological illness. You should seek help early, get treatment, and cooperate with the ones administering it. You are like your sister, utterly incomprehensible. Okay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Okay, I drink my water instead of my soda. It's not enough caffeine to make a difference anyway, but I didn't have a Celsius, so... Creatures like us, manifestations of the rules. Who shall we see when we fall ill? Do you feel guilty now beating up a patient? Guess getting to know others has changed you a bit, Zeitlin. You sure have picked up some bad habits along the way. We introverts are all a little twisted on the inside. Oh no, I walked into that one. You won't be seeing me like this for much longer anyway. There you go again, saying something super saddening. Like I said, I've got a dark side. Malanta, I still have questions. Then ask them now. I won't be here much longer. Passing judgment on the painter who defiled the laws of space, severing the path to the corridor of nothingness. Those were acts of transgression. My rebellion has triggered self-destruction as per the rules themselves. Okay. Alright. That's intense. In truth, I would rather not answer your questions, but I suspect even that small act of defiance would only hasten my disappearance. About my sibling. You've already come this far, have you not? Your will is still your own, and your feet are still unshackled. Go find your sibling yourself. Unhelpful. You're not like me, a being who bound their own wings only to watch them break. Why are you tormenting everyone? Tormenting them? No, I'm correcting them. I'm returning them to the form heaven intended. They ascend to heaven, yet reject its sacred stillness, and cling instead to the corruption of the mortal world. So that's it. I'm jealous. Jealous of them, jealous of the fallen Nihilita, jealous of change, jealous of freedom, jealous of life. I thought that if I did everything right, then when my creator returned, she would praise me. That would have been enough. Even enough to soothe me, enough to prove them all wrong. Why would she not look back? Why did she not ask if I wished to leave beside her? If you were always this stubborn and heartless, then the answer shouldn't be hard to grasp. If you'd shown even a hint of rebellion, she might have taken you with her. Zeitlin, is there anything you wanted to ask? Me? Let me think. I want to know why people say the sanatorium is cursed. Once the Abyss brought disaster to this land, the knights stationed here fought to the last and did not retreat. When the report of the battle arrived at Dornman Port, it contained only a single line. None who went to Windrest Peak returned. I see, so there never was a curse, only warriors who fell in battle and slumber on. The peak where the Knights of the West Wind rest. My time is almost gone. I am filled with hate. Okay. I am filled with hate for all of you. And still I want nothing more than to cling to consciousness, to let my awareness live on unbroken. You and your sister, mortals who love everything and everyone, you still yearn for an ending, and I, who want so badly to go on living, must face mine instead. Nihilita, my weariness runs deeper than words. Okay. Bye-bye. Good riddance. Go away. Okay, I guess that fixed whatever was going on with the temple. Oh, we have...
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Okay, we're going... Oh, there's nothing up here, I guess. I have to go back. Oh. No, that is the same. So is it just down? No. It is down. Oh, can I teleport with the cube? Yeah. Teleport with the cube. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh, no worries. Hi, Hadi. Welcome in. How are you? We taught Malanta a lesson, Astoria. Indeed, looking at the sky tells me as much. Did Malanta say anything useful? You tell Astoria what just happened. Okay. The word Watcher originally referred to those who are awakened and enlightened. A Watcher who closes their eye can only be swallowed by darkness, yet awakening itself defies the Creator's will and is thus condemned as a fall from grace. Speaking of which, Dex, we taught you, played with you, took good care of you. You were raised by all of us together. When you grow up, remember the kindness we've shown you, okay? Question mark. By the way, that heretical myth about light and darkness birthing the primordial human, do you have any idea what it refers to? I'm not entirely sure what Malanta meant either. The first thing that came to mind was a parable once condemned as heresy by the angels. It tells of the god of light who created a body in its own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness. Thus, within that single body, the powers of light and darkness began to contend with one another, and so the primordial human bearing both came to possess both good and evil. It's a lesser-known version of the primordial human myth. That's a bit too bare bones. Not sure it'll help us much. And I'm afraid I cannot recall much else about this at the moment. Aren't you going to say goodbye to me, Astoria? I owe you an apology and your sister too. Actually, while I was quiet earlier, I was thinking about something. What was it? What my epitaph should say. Don't get the wrong idea, Paimon. We're not immortal after all. Everyone needs one eventually. But I couldn't think of anything before. My sister's fake tombstone already had such a good line, you see. Okay, then just now it came to me. And my epitaph will read to be continued. Pretty much on par with one lifetime doesn't count, wouldn't you say? A person is a story in motion. It shouldn't end just because life does. So, goodbye, Astoria. Goodbye, Lind, and when you see Hilda, give her my regards. I can't promise I'll remember any of this, and I can't promise she'll remember you either. Come on, Sora, Paimon, take me back down. Then we'll meet again, like it's the first time. I'm good, you? Yeah, I'm good. I overslept a little bit, so I'm still kind of waking up, but I'm doing alright. I have a bunch of stuff I should probably get done today, but I don't know that I feel like it, so... Oh, getting pop-ups on my phone for grocery pickup. Leave me alone. Not yet. Wow, you really do wind up seeing anything if you live long enough. I was just thinking earlier you were incredible back there, especially against Malanta, but... What was it you did again? And who are you exactly? Is your memory fading away? Who am I? Your name is Zeitland. That's right, also, Paimon's Paimon, and this here is Sora. We're your good friends. Friends? Yes, we're friends who've been through hell and back together. Really? I can feel it, it must be true. And your sister's been traveling the world lately just to clear her head. Someday the two of you will meet again. She might not remember you at first either, but you share the same blood, not to mention the same face. You'll recognize each other right away, Paimon's sure of it. I have an older sister. And you can ignore this gravestone. Your sister put it up herself just for fun. It's her way of saying she's been reborn. She's definitely still alive. My sister. She's kind of silly. Anyway, there should be some information about you in your suitcase. Take a look. You'll probably remember things once you do. Okay, I will. And one more thing, you're an amazing person. Like, saved an entire world amazing. Who, me? Everyone is deeply grateful to you, so live proudly, okay? And if anyone ever picks on you or makes you feel bad, just write to Sora. There's nothing he can't handle for you. Is there anything you want to do right now? I don't know, but I'm starving like I haven't eaten in days. Paimon's hungry too. She needs food now. Hurry up and empty your backpack. Paimon wants tons of chicken mushroom skewers. Okay. Paimon. Okay, I think that was the end. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not giving me a different one after. Okay, cool. This... I didn't get, like, these teleporters yet, but that's okay. Man, I woke up at 2 p.m. today. It's okay. I think I set my alarm for, like... What did I set my alarm for? 11? I think I set it for 11. I don't remember what time I woke up. But I was rushing to get everything ready as per usual, so. Okay. Alright, well, let me... I'm gonna go here for heal. Hello, squirrels. Okay. I don't know if there's other stuff here, like other side quest things here. I assume that there are, but I don't know how consequential they are, or like how important they are, so there are things I haven't done up there that I don't really want to do right now. Let's see. I don't think I picked up any others here. Or if I did, then I forgot what they're called. Yeah, these are Natlan. Okay. Then I will at least get the teleporters. And there might be other... Oh, I gotta get that one over there too. There might be other quests, but... There are a couple of quests, but not that important. Not story level important, I mean. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That was kind of the big world quest, which I'm still kind of confused why that was a world quest. It seemed important, but... Oh, pressing the wrong. Okay. But I will... Oh, hello. Hold on. I can't read on my own screen. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the raid. Banana? No, banana brought their bananas. Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How are you doing? What were you doing on stream? Close enough. Sorry, I have a hard time reading names a lot of the times out loud, and I'm like, okay, that's not how it sounded in my head, but that's okay. I'm doing great. Just play some Honkai Star Rail. Nice. I have not yet played Star Rail, and it's been on my list. Whoops, I'll keep falling. It's been on my list to try. So, I'm hoping I get to try that soon. Well, it's German, so no blame. Okay. Yeah, my four years of high school German are not gonna save me there. I've forgotten too much. Can I get up here this way, or am I going the wrong way? Yes, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I am missing... Apologies, I think I missed a YouTube message. Yesterday I set 7 alarms for me to wake up at 6 so I could study for an exam. I ended up waking up at 7:50. That's okay. I set like 5 or 6 alarms most of the time too. And I'll turn it off in my sleep. I turn it off in my sleep and I don't even know that I do it. So, sucks, but
Every journey has
I finally
its
reached the
final
4th
day.
world and the story is
Don't
fun.
rush.
Nice. Yeah, I want to try it. It's just been on my list for a long time to at least attempt, you know? Kind of the only reason I hadn't tried it before was because the combat wasn't... It was turn-based, right? Turn-based. And I generally, on my own at least, get bored with turn-based combat, so I don't look for games like that, but on stream I think it would be fine. Because I'm kind of multitasking anyway. But I like story-based games, so... Is there anything up here? Just stuff to fight, looks like. I don't really see anything else, but... Yeah, I guess there was nothing else up that way, so... I'll just get the teleporters. Gotta get that one. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm not a real fan of turn-based and still think it's more of the meta part of the story, and Huber is so good. it made up for it. Especially the first world, still my fave one. Nice, yeah. I guess it's just I kind of lose focus in turn-based because it's not actively happening as fast. But you would think that that would make it like something I would prefer because it's slower and that's usually good for me. But not in games, I guess. But I'm gonna leave a lurk here. Good. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much for rating. Thanks for lurking, and thank you for the follow. Yeah, thanks so much. Let's see. I had wrapped up a world quest, an important world quest, and now I'm just kind of looking around this area. Because I've not looked around. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, well. Shows you how good I am at multitasking. I've not looked around this area at all, really. I only came here to do the quest. Whoops. Came here to do the quest and I haven't really logged in to do anything else. Oh. Attention to stamina bar. Okay, let's go. Come on. Get up there. There we go. Okay, one more teleporter. And it's... oh, there's a quest showing up. Teleporter is that way. This direction. I think? Yeah, there it is. Well, we made it part of the way with the monk. Can I climb? Or am I gonna fall? Okay. Nope. Too hard. That's okay. It was a pretty long quest. Yeah, hi Nahiba, welcome in. How are you? It was much longer than I thought because the extent of my planning is usually to look up a YouTube video of someone who's already played it and see how long it is. And I guess maybe I only got a video of the first part or something, so I thought that was the end. That was not the end. So, those two, I guess it was 2 more parts today, but those were shorter than that first one. So yeah, it threw me off because I thought, oh yeah, I'll finish it last stream. But I needed another one. There's nothing up here. Okay. I did see a quest show up over here. So I'll go get it at least. I'm also not very good at keeping up with... oh, quite the crowd over there. Paimon wonders what they're talking about.
Try a cup of this.
Oh. I really liked it personally. At least the ambiance and the environment made it amazing for me. Yeah, I liked it too. I liked it too. Yeah, I thought it was... I like when they give us more of the story. Or more background or something. But I really liked the area. I thought it was cool. The quest was 3 streams long, yeah. It was, yeah, I guess it was 3 streams, wasn't it? Yeah. That's not too bad, I guess. For such a, like, involved world quest. Some of the world quests are pretty short. But that one was, like, more involved and more important, so... I did it pretty quickly, but now I don't have anything to do. Oh, no. Yeah, it's like, depends on how completionist you are as well. If you want to, like, 100% all the areas, which I still haven't done, but every once in a while I get the itch to do that, and I'll just sit down and try to go find all the missing treasure chests or whatever. I just want my primos. That's fair. I do quite like the way the Temple of Space looks as well. It reminded me of Simulacra a little bit for some reason. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And you know, all the different little dimensions, I guess, that they were going through. I thought that was a nice, like, different style of just how the quest was laid out too. But I mean, they can't all be like that, of course, but I thought that was one of the more interesting ones. Though there's a ton of world quests that I will admit that I haven't done yet. I'm behind. What I was saying about calendar. what was I saying? Calendar. I don't typically look at like update calendars and stuff for games. Excuse me, I'm having the hiccups. And I probably should, so that way I know like when something is coming out for Genshin versus when something is coming out for a different game, so I can plan better for like order of streams or what. I've kind of just been, you know, doing it as it comes instead, which is not my nature. I'm more of a planner. But everything's just been so crazy outside of, you know, just work and class and research and everything else I'm trying to keep up with. Not to mention all the outside work that's coming soon because now it's warm. And I need to help, like, we gotta redo all the mulch. Like, I complained a previous stream that I was getting summoned to Lowe's, which happens quite frequently. And we bought a whole bunch of mulch. And I hate mulch because it stinks, but we have to remulch the whole area around here. I'm not looking forward to that, so. Trying to get Llama for my Nefer team. Almost got her premium team. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that Llama is supposed to be good for Nefer, and I have Nefer. I wasn't intending to build a specific team. And generally I don't even look it up, so I was like, oh, well, I probably don't have the right people for her, but to be honest, I just wanted the cat, so it's... I wanted Ashru, so I don't regret, you know, pulling for her. I just don't know how well I'll be able to use her. Okay, what is this quest? This, you wouldn't know, Oldolf, the knights have already been there more times than I can count. Well, I've been in Snezhnaya lately. This is actually the first I've heard that the knights have all been to the lighthouse, so what happened? What do you think? The alarm in the old lighthouse still flickers from time to time. At first, Winslow would shout, "The Abyss! It's the Abyss!" Oh no. Oh no, it's the Abyss. The knights took him seriously and went in fully armed, only to find there wasn't a single trace of the Abyss. After running back and forth like that a few times, they were completely worn out. If you ask me, it's just the old alarm mechanisms beneath the lighthouse wearing down, but, well, there have been some rumors lately. Oh goodness, and what kind of rumors could that be? Rumors that the ghosts of knights fallen in battle long ago are the ones still seen wandering there. Okay. Ghosts. Paimon, we've seen— how many times have we seen ghosts, Paimon? Well, you two, don't yell when you're talking about scary things. You guys are even scarier than the ghosts. Sorry, Paimon didn't mean to. It's alright, it's alright. Conversations are always livelier with more people, and you are... Okay, introduce ourselves. Sora and Paimon, I see. By the way, how is Winslow doing these days? He was terrified by the light from the alarm. Living in the old lighthouse with mechanisms going off all the time would drive anyone crazy. I've heard he's been acting a little crazy lately. Then again, you could say that's his well-deserved punishment. Why do you even care about him? Well, we can't just leave the alarm mechanism as it is. As a matter of fact, I live near the old lighthouse, and besides, there might be something else down there. I won't be able to rest easy until we go and check it out. We can't just leave poor old Winslow stuck there either, right? You want to help Winslow. Just so we're clear, the area below used to be an ancient battlefield. I'm not risking my life down there. Besides, even the Knights of Favonius have checked it out, and the problem still hasn't been solved. That means we'll need someone even more reliable than the Knights. Say a great hero who saved Mondstadt in the past, for example. And where exactly could anyone find a hero like that? Look no further, for the great hero is standing right here. Oh no, they're coming for our heads. Well, okay. Brave heroes, forgive my bluntness, but might you possibly entertain my humble request for help? But there are those annoying ghosts. But some stories say ghosts linger only to guard treasures hidden deep in the mountains. Treasure. That's enough to get Paimon interested. Paimon the treasure lover. Paimon takes bait so easily. It's not about the treasure, Sora, it's the person living in the old lighthouse sounds really miserable. Okay. I knew you two wouldn't refuse, and even if there were no treasure at all, I'd still be more than happy to offer some compensation for this adventure. In fact, I should make some preparations myself. Sora, how about we meet later at the foot of the old lighthouse? This sounds like too much trouble, I'm staying out of it. I've had too much to drink and need to lie down. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Go home and get some proper rest, Leonard. Best of luck to you all, and Odolph, even with Sora around, don't do anything reckless. Of course. Well, I don't know if I trust that guy, but... Sorry, let me catch up. I have Nefer, and she feels alright without Lauma, but I know she's meant to be incredibly insane with her, so I'll probably pull for Lauma. Yeah. I've always liked building
Boats are
teams.
made for
Nice.
transferring commodities back and
Wait, does
forth.
Lauma require
And
elemental
those that come
mastery? If
across
so,
New
then I'm
York
cooked.
tend to stay
I have no
around.
clue.
So it is where many things
I can't
come to
remember.
settle.
But yeah, the team building thing is like... I definitely understand why that's interesting. For me, I'm just like, meh. Don't want to think. Don't want to bother with it. I'll just Google it. I don't Too tired to worry about it most of the time, but because I'm mostly just like always focused on story, and I'm like, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go get this teleporter, I guess. Or attempt to. Alright. Go in the wrong direction. Up this way, yeah. I get this, and I don't know how long the other... I don't know how long that other world quest is.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
No? Right down. No, how do I get out of the queue? Okay, last. Okay. Part of me really wants to optimize everything, but the other part of me is too lazy to do it, so I just play with the character I like. Yeah, I get that. So I did stumble into a couple amazing combos without meaning to. Yeah. I feel like anything that I find by accident. Oh, that's a boss thing, isn't it? Yeah. Anything that I find by accident, and generally I'm just picking the characters that I like and want to play in that moment. And a lot of the times they don't work together, but for the most part it's not really been an issue, but every so often it's like, oh, you have to have a very specific strategy or like element or whatever, and if I don't have that element, then it's like, well, I guess I have to rethink it. But most of the time I'm just gonna pick the characters that I want to play instead. I don't remember. Is it that? Yeah. That's the one that I just got. I don't know how long and involved this one's gonna get. Odolph? Oh, it's you. You arrived even sooner than I expected. You still need more time to prepare, or I'll come back later? Oh, need more time to prepare. No, everything that needed doing is already done. What I said just now wasn't a complaint, it was a compliment. Punctuality is rare. Most only keep others waiting. Sometimes arriving early is a virtue in itself. Take a look. This is the kind of mechanism that's been sounding the alarm. It activates because there's a ghost right here, right now. Oh my, looks like there's a ghost among the three of us then. I can assure you I'm a living person. I was drinking beer just now. I'm a living person too. So the ghost is Paimon. That's not right. Poor Paimon. It would appear that there are no ghosts among us. In that case, the alarm probably wasn't triggered by a ghost. I think it could be the abnormal airflow. Old-fashioned mechanisms like this tend to grow overly sensitive. Even the slightest movement can set them off. Odolph knows so much about this mechanism. Well, I am a local. It's only natural that locals know a few secrets outsiders don't. Yeah, local, that explains it. Alarm mechanisms are considered local customs now. That's a good question. That's a good question. You didn't understand a word of that, did you? Okay. That's not important, my friends. The mechanism itself is just overly sensitive. The real issue is the wind that shouldn't be blowing out from the underground ruins. Yeah. Wind coming up from underground. That does sound unsettling when I put it that it does sound unsettling when I put it that way. In any case, we won't know the exact cause until we go down there. But the door is closed right now. These doors are all connected to the alarm. Since the alarm is malfunctioning, the doors are broken too, or perhaps Winslow did something. We have an ad break incoming soon on Twitch, just in case you get caught. If you get caught in that, I will pause the quest. I heard he shut every door he could, trying to block out whatever it was. In the end, he just locked out the kind-hearted people like us. The only thing that can keep out all evils is an open heart and a clear conscience. But no matter, I know another route, the only one only us locals know. Let's head down that way. Okay. So here. Down. Oh, we're down here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are in the ad break on Twitch. So, I'm gonna drink some more of my caffeine here. I think that's what's giving me the hiccups. Okay. Whoa. I just got real tired all of a sudden. I got really sleepy, which is annoying because I slept plenty, and I actually feel like I slept more decent than I usually do. That's so irritating. It's like I'm so... why am I so tired when I feel like I slept more and I slept better than usual?
Where do you want to go
and
next?
For those who are following the Insomnia Chronicles, I actually went to bed at 2 a couple of times this week. I was actually tired and went to bed at 2, which is great because normally it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 before I'm tired. And even then sometimes I can't sleep. So that was actually pretty good, even though it doesn't sound good. It's a work in progress. We're getting there. I have to do it because I have to get there. It will help with a lot of things. But I am still groggy, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I don't think you can hear that on the microphone, but one of my cats just one of my cats just threw like they have one of these little ball toys with bells inside, and I think he just threw it down the stairs. It just like flew. I heard it knock down the hardwood stairs. It was really loud. What are you doing? He's in the hallway. Anyway. He loves those though, the little ones with the bell on the inside. Sometimes he fetches. He'll bring it to me and want me to throw it, so I throw it, and then every once in a while he remembers how to fetch and he brings it back. And we play fetch for a little while.
But where are those who
I hear him in the hallway. He's knocking it around still. Okay, I think he's bored. He wants me to play with him. I will play with you in a little bit, I promise. Okay. Anyway, ad break's almost over. We will get back to the quest. But yeah, I'm still groggy for no reason. I don't understand.
Don't rush.
Okay, this is a path. We're out of the ad break now. Good. Okay. We're going into the secret path. What is... Okay. This? Wind. I see wind. Oh. No, don't come closer, don't come closer, stop flashing. Dear Winslow. Who's there? I locked all the doors, how did you get in here? Ghosts, please, I apologize, don't come any closer. That looks really bad, he's barely making any sense. The white ghost is here. Okay. With a loud scream, the man named Winslow nearly faints on the spot. After Odolph's comforting words, he finally calms down and regains some of his senses. Feeling better, Winslow? Better? What do you mean better? Odolph, what are you doing here? You came to laugh at me, didn't you? And you even brought that white thing with you just to scare me. Paimon? He's talking about Paimon? You locals, all of you, you've always pushed me away. You're jealous that I live here. You people, good grief, guy, calm down. Hi, Sion. Calm down, Winslow, we're here to help you. We've always been helping you. When you were shouting about moving those damp, horrible, troublesome things from down below out to the fields below, or beyond the port, we were the ones who stepped in and tried to stop you. Back then I told you there will be consequences, Winslow. It hurts me to see you like this. You. And then, just these past few days, I returned from Snezhnaya and heard you were being tormented by some ghosts, so I immediately brought Sora and Paimon here. They can solve this problem. We've always been trying to help you, Winslow. Who knows? Who knows if you're doing this on purpose? Even if you don't trust me, you should at least trust Sora. He is an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. That's enough, Winslow. Staying here isn't doing any favors for your sanity. Look at this poor fellow. Sora, Paimon, I'll take him up above to get some fresh air. We'll leave the ruins to you. If we fail, then we'll become one of them too. He's very freaked out. Seriously, there you go, saying creepy things again. Stop scaring people like that. I doubt whatever is down there is that dangerous. Well then, best of luck getting everything sorted out. Yeah, we definitely will. Okay, well. I doubt it's, some of the doors are connected to the alarm mechanisms. Let's try blocking the wind first. Oh, okay. Is this gonna be puzzle time? The wind really stopped. The alarm isn't flashing anymore. Okay. So I guess... Oops. Alarm mechanism here is flashing. Which one? Teleport. Hidden teleport. That'd be the main control switch. Saw that coming. Is that a different part? Different part of the underground? Just slimes.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Wayne.
A moment, please.
Not the slimes. I like the slimes. So many tombstones
All
here.
unclaimed articles should be turned
Could
in.
those strange winds
So,
really be caused by
neither of us
ghosts?
saw anything here, right?
Looks like this is a grave from a long time ago. The inscription on the tombstone is no longer legible. However, you can see that the grave has been tended to quite recently. Okay. So somebody's hanging out down here. Wind's blowing real hard. If we open the door, that would block the wind before. Like before, isn't that right? No. Nothing around there, though. Hi Thondiel, how are you? Hi South Reaper, welcome in, how are you? I am doing alright. I overslept a little and now I'm kind of groggy again. I woke up for like half an hour and felt kind of awake. Now I'm sleepy again and I'm kind of grumpy about it because I slept more last night. But I'm feeling fine, which is good. Hopefully that'll help me get more stuff done. Okay, I'm not paying attention and getting turned around. Supposed to open the door, this door? Like go around there and or over there. There's the wind coming. So not. There's nothing up here. Right? And there's this. And there's this one. Oh, I missed a thing. I'm doing good, good. Well, congratulations, Scion, on your stream streak, a 3 stream streak. That's so hard to say, the alliteration. Catches me off guard sometimes and I stutter a lot. Okay, this thing is fine. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to go around. Can't go that way. This is what I get for not paying attention. It's telling me to go up there, but I can't open the door. If they're talking about this door, there's other doors in there. Okay. Clearly I am missing something. Oh, it's pointing. Oh, I didn't see that. Like pointing to a thing up here. Okay. A little tiny arrow. Alright, so that one was good, I guess. Oh.
Close your eyes.
I don't like killing the slimes.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Nothing. Nothing that way. More wind. More stuff. Alarm mechanisms are flashing a little too quickly. Oh, I made that too far away. Nope, I made it too far away. It's gonna make it over there. Okay, I should be able to fit through that. Can I just do this? It won't be high enough. Did the thing respawn? Nothing. Nothing that way. Stuff over here. That alarm was flashing so fast earlier, Paimon really thought there's something dangerous. But now it looks like there's nothing at all. No abyss monsters, no ghosts either. Almost feels a little lonely. Loneliness is the most frightening thing of all. Oh, is it? Paimon doesn't understand at all. But where did that strong wind just now come from? Wait, it's coming from above. Oh, one of those things. Okay. Something just fell from above. Eye of the storm. Unheralded storm emitter. Is this the ghost question mark at the top?
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I'm here.
Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Now we don't have strange wind blowing anymore. The alarm problem should be looked as well.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
Go back and tell them it's not a ghost. Can I teleport? Hopefully there's nothing else in there. There's no ghost. Odolph, we're back. How's it going? Any more problems with the alarm? No, it stopped flashing. Goodness, that was fast. You two really solved the problem in no time. Yeah, so about that wind earlier. The wind, it must be the cries of fallen knights who refused to leave this place. The flashing of the alarm was only meant to alert us. Wait, the ghosts are actually... The ghosts never meant to harm you, Winslow. They were only upset by the idea of being driven away. Really? They were heroes who gave up their lives fighting the abyss here. How could they ever wish you harm? It's all thanks to Sora and Paimon. They are honorary knights of the Knights of Favonius and also top tier ghost negotiation experts. Okay. Well, that title does sound kind of cool. That loud crash just now, it sounded like the floor split apart. You two weren't hurt, were you? Not a scratch. That's a relief. I was a little worried just now. As for that noise, it was actually, well, it was Sora and Paimon negotiating with the ghosts for the Knights of Favonius through a form of super spiritual arm wrestling. Okay, he's just, alright, whatever, dude. Locals all know about it. It's a perilous method to appease the angry ghosts indeed. Super spiritual arm wrestling, really. It was just a normal cave-in or a simple flick of the wrist. I'm not feeding into that, dude. That's your thing. Such sheer power bringing down ancient ruins during an arm wrestling match with a ghost. Just another day in the life of the master negotiator, Sora. In any case, after the negotiation, the ghost's anger should have settled. Sometimes it's the best way to deal with that kind of problems, yeah. We have to bring in the ghost negotiator and do a super spiritual arm wrestling. Which now that reminds me of, I watched the first episode of a bee documentary last night called Secrets of the Bees. And apparently, bee scientist is a thing. Like, that's a title that somebody has. Bee scientist. And there's a bee lab. I think it was somewhere in the UK. I don't remember where. But they have a bee lab. And they just go and they, like, study the little bumblebees. They were, like, trying to train them to see if they can learn how to solve problems, like solve complex problems, and then teach the other bees how to do it. And they do. Like, they solve little complex puzzles and make decisions. And then the other bees learn from watching them do it. And I was like, why did I not know bee scientist was an option? I want to be a bee scientist. I like the bumblebees. Anyway, sorry, side tangent. Then they won't come out to cause trouble anymore. No, I mean they won't come out and mess with the alarm, right? It's hard to say, Winslow. It depends on how you behave. I've been on my best behavior these past few days. I cleared the weeds around the heroes' graves and carefully cleaned their tombstones. Goodness, well done, Winslow. Sora's negotiation went smoothly and your efforts helped too. If you could stay this way forever, the spirits of the fallen would surely rest easy in their graves. After all, if they can rest in peace, why would they bother coming back to stir up trouble? Relax, Winslow. You see, things always work out in the end, and if the alarm malfunctions again, we can always ask Sora to come negotiate on your behalf. You're right, Odolph. My thanks to you as well. Alright then, as for Sora and Paimon, thank you for what you've done for us. Please take this. This is the thing I mentioned preparing earlier. I knew you would be able to resolve this. Oh, it's really a reward. Paimon thought you were preparing some kind of adventuring gear. I know my limits. I can handle business well enough, but adventuring is not my strength. Alright, my friends, come by the tavern again sometime. Next time, we can chat about something a little more interesting. Okay. Poor guys, just gaslit into thinking there's ghosts. Anyway. Just keep lying to him about the ghosts. Okay. Oh, there's a... Okay, well... I should... Yeah, I gotta go get my groceries soon. Okay, I think that's a good stopping spot, because I got the important thing done. Which is what I wanted. What I wanted to do today, is get the important thing done. Okay, so... Next time... I guess probably infield, although I'm not really looking forward to the inevitable tech issues that are most likely gonna occur. I just expected just anytime, like, I don't know. It's gonna happen. So probably go back to the infield story. And, we'll see after that. So next Thursday and Saturday should be fine. I'll double check the calendar. Discord is linked up at the top in Twitch chat and YouTube chat, as well as on profiles if that's your thing and you want updates there. If not, I'll keep posting on the community tab and on Twitch scheduler, I think. I'm gonna redo the notification thing in Discord and just get rid of the YouTube bot because it doesn't do what I need it to do anyway. So I'm just gonna have to like manually do the pings for YouTube, or I'll set it up somehow through the social scheduler that I use. I'm testing out a social scheduler, like for all the social media. I put them all in the same one. So I'm gonna see if that works. That might work better. But yeah, so hopefully the audio issue with my short form content stops being an issue. I will keep trying different things, but hopefully I'll figure it out. So yes, if you're already in there and you're getting YouTube pings, just fair warning, you might get another ping today because I think I'm going to delete yesterday's video and re-upload it. Because I did try to fix the audio on it, but I also posted it so late that I should post it during my normal time and see if more people see it and if anybody tells me that it's quiet again. So just FYI, that's there. But I will be back Thursday. And I think we'll be doing infield. And we'll just assume that something's going to happen. But thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good weekend. And get some rest, hopefully. I'm thinking about all the things I have to get done off my to-do list. Lots of things. I'm going to try. I'm going to try real hard. We'll see. Thank you for stream. Yeah, thanks so much for coming, Cam McCain. Have a good day. You too, Anthony. Thanks so much. Thanks everyone for watching, for hanging out. Appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.